In a city hushed by a light, drizzling rain, narrow streets lay empty. Dim street lights cast long reflections on the wet asphalt. A worn-out taxi, its paint chipped and engine tired, pulled up to a hospital gate. The driver was Mr. Lamb, a man in his 50s. He was thin and weathered, but his eyes were bright and kind. After more than 20 years of driving, he never once saw himself as a failure. For him, every day he could still drive, still meet new people, and still listen to their stories. That was a small happiness in itself. Around midnight, his phone buzzed. A faint, weak voice came through. "Sir, could you pick me up at the hospital? I need to go home." Mr. Lamb nodded, even though she couldn't see him. "Wait for me a few minutes. I'll be right there." When he arrived, a young woman was huddled under the hospital's porch, clutching a small bag. Her raincoat was torn, her hair soaked and stuck to her pale face. She whispered, "I don't have much money, but I need to go back to my hometown. My mother is dying. I have to go tonight." Mr. Lamb didn't say a word. He simply opened the car door. "Get in, dear. I'll take you there. It's cold and raining. Don't stay outside." The journey was long, over 100 kilometers on slippery roads in an old car. But Mr. Lamb drove with steady patience, without a single complaint. Inside the taxi, the only sounds were the rhythmic swish of the wipers and the girl's quiet breathing. After a while, she spoke softly, "Sir, thank you. Without you, I wouldn't have known what to do." Mr. Lamb offered a gentle smile. "Don't worry about it. I once had a daughter your age. If she were in your place, I'd hope someone would help her too." Her eyes welled with tears. Sometimes a small act of kindness can lift the heaviest burden. Around 5 in the morning, as they reached the village gate, the girl trembled as she pulled out the last of her money. This is all I have left, sir. Please take it." Mr. Lamb shook his head. "Keep it, child. Use it for your mother. Consider this ride a gift." He started the engine, ready to leave, but the girl burst into tears, kneeling on the damp ground. "I'll never forget this. If there's ever a way I can repay you, I will." Mr. Lamb just smiled kindly and drove away as the first light of dawn touched the horizon. He had no idea that his simple act of kindness had just planted a miraculous seed in his own life. 10 years passed. Mr. Lamb had grown old, and his taxi was on its last legs. One day, he got a call from his company. Someone had specifically requested him as their personal driver. He followed the address to a tall, modern building. When the elevator doors opened, a well-dressed woman stepped out, smiling brightly. "Mr. Lamb, do you remember me?" He looked puzzled. The woman was the same girl he had driven home that rainy night, now a successful businesswoman. "I've been searching for you for years," she said, her eyes glistening. "Since that night, I promised myself I ever succeeded, I would find and repay the man who made me believe kindness still exists in this world," she continued. "Mr. Lamb, from now on, you don't have to drive a taxi anymore. I'd like to hire you as my personal driver with a salary that will let you live comfortably for the rest of your life." Mr. Lamb was speechless. He looked up at the sky, silently thanking life and the kindness he once gave away without expecting anything in return. Gratitude is not just saying thank you, it's a powerful energy, one that can change an entire life. Those who live with gratitude find peace in their hearts. Those without it, no matter how wealthy, often feel an emptiness inside. From Mr. Lamb's story, we learn that every small act of kindness, every selfless gesture plants a good seed, and one day, when we least expect it, that seed will bloom sometimes just when we need it most. Life moves in mysterious ways. When we are grateful, we attract goodness. When we help others, we are, in fact, helping ourselves. And perhaps miracles aren't some distant supernatural event. They live quietly inside the gratitude and compassion within each human heart. If today you're struggling, feeling lost or hopeless, remember Mr. Lambert, poor taxi driver with a rich, kind heart. Because gratitude will always be the light that guides you through the darkest nights of your life. Thank you for watching. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires.